3 years ago, we traded city life in Stockholm for rural living in the Italian countryside of Piemonte. We bought this abandoned farmhouse with a dream and a vision.
But when does anything ever go to plan? There have been unreliable workers, structural, shall we say, surprises, and a whole new culture to adapt to. For the past 3 years, we've been tirelessly renovating this house on a very tight budget.
Join us on this journey as we continue the restoration of this 100-year-old abandoned rustico. Welcome to our Italian dream house, year 4.
Last week we transformed the guest bedroom. This week we are transforming the master suite based on Emily's vision, taken from a 5-star luxury hotel in the south of France, no less. This is going to be a lot of work, but make sure you hang around to the end because the transformation is well worth it.
I am just emptying the walk-in closet so that we can start painting here. And whenever I have to go through all of my clothes, I feel so ashamed. We have so much clothes. I'd spent 8 years working in fashion, and a lot of it was kind of given to me for free or, bought with a huge discount, but it gets a little bit overwhelming, especially when you're renovating and we're like, oh, we don't have any money to do this. And I'm like, but I definitely need 12 blazers. Once we're finished renovating, I'm gonna wear all of these clothes because I'm gonna be normally dressed every day.
My armpit smells so bad. This is all like, I'm torturing myself right here. Oh my god, I need a mask.
I must say, I do find it a little bit worrying to see that you are breaking up our floor.
Yeah, well, aren't we doing a new design concept? Does that involve the floor?
Nah, that did not involve the floors.
Ah, okay. No, it's because
Because Ernie doesn't like it.
Actually, where we had the tube coming through, we had cut the tiles, so we will replace them, and it will look like there was never a tube here in the first place.
Please don't break anything that's not supposed to be broken.
I'm trying. With the tile down and all the prep in the room done, it was time to paint white.
Let's crack on! It is finally time to lime wash. So we are thrilled to let you know that we are working with Kalklitir for this project. We obviously love their products. You seem to love their products, so we were super happy that they wanted to help out again. So let's go through what we are going to use to transform this right now very dull bedroom into a dream French Riviera style master ensuite. So first we have the star of the show, the Palladio. This is the color that we've been using throughout the house, which is this kind of warm beige tone. Then for the border, we are doing like a mustardy yellow border with the line. And for that one, we will be mixing Ida Secco and Burro. But more about that later. We've been getting a few questions about Kalklitir's product and if they are easy to use and how to use them. So we thought that this is a great opportunity to do a very short tutorial, because it's not a lot of steps, on how to use Kalklitir's lime wash. We need the lime wash. It comes as a powder, which you mix out with water. So all you need is a bucket or a mixing bowl. I like to use a classic kitchen balloon whisk and water. For one of these bags, you need 1.7 liters of water, and that will give you 2 liters of ready paint. Time to whisk. Lime wash is ready and it's time to start painting. I'm using Kalklitir's own natural brush for this, but I think that you can use other brushes as well. It's important that it's a wide brush, it makes it easier. With lime wash, you can be very messy. You don't need to do it in a specific direction or in a specific pattern. I will show you the way that I prefer. One wall down, free to go. I thought I would show you my technique for cutting in with the lime wash. It's really not very complicated. Technically what I do is that I make sure I don't do any straight lines, but I always try to do it with a motion. So almost like I'm brushing it in, and then I can go over from the other angle to create a bit of the same pattern. I think the problem is if you do a straight line up there, it will maybe look different than the rest of the walls. I don't know, I'm sure there are other techniques, but this is the one that has been working for me.
Whilst Emily is finishing up, I am going to be creating this headboard. She's given me this project. She's shown me a photo from the luxury hotel, and it's my job to try and recreate it. So I've got my wood, I've got the picture in mind, and then I'm going to crack on. Obviously the wood is quite light, so you'll see that we're going to stain it, get it a nice deep, rich nocciola. Is that the right color? Walnut? No, notchy. Yeah, so follow along. Let's see if we can get this done, and then we can install it once Emily's finished up with all the painting. Let's crack on. The most difficult part of this process was getting the 45-degree angles, because I wanted to make sure that they butted up together perfectly with no gaps. It's a real simple construction. It's just plywood underneath and then these little, I think they're even architraving pieces which go around the outside as the trim. Easy peasy, Robert's your mother's brother. Just had to do 2 of them, and then after that, onto the staining.
It is time to do a color test for the border. So again, we want to achieve this kind of dark mustard yellow goldy tone. And we have been recommended by Augusta at Kalklitir to do 70% Burro together with 30% Ida Seco. So since I don't want to mix up the whole batch and it's wrong, we're gonna do a tiny test. So I'm gonna take 7 teaspoons Burro and 3 teaspoons of Ida Seco. I feel like a crazy scientist.
You look even more crazy scientist because you've got paint all over your face.
I'm dedicated. We have finally found the perfect shade of yellow, and yeah, I'm excited to crack on with this border. I'm also really scared. While the border paint test is drying, we are doing a second coat on all the walls. We haven't previously done double coat of Kalklitir, but for this room we want a bit more like uniform result. And even if we love the structure, I think together with the yellow high border, it will be a better finish to have it a little bit more even, so to say. So this time we're doing 2 coats, and I'm really excited to see what that's gonna look like. I'm sure it will be awesome.
We took the weekend off after a hectic few days of painting this room, and I think it's looking great. But there's one thing remaining to do. We need to paint the thin little line that's going to be just above the border. Step 1 is to tape, step 2 is to paint, and then step 3 is to relax and enjoy this room. This is the final thing that needs staining in our bedroom. It's a desk. Originally, it was part of our bänkskiva, which is countertop in our Stockholm apartment. It was the cutout for our sink. We've repurposed it and it's oak, but it's stained from coffee and water over the years. So let's give it a nice staining, give it a bit of new life, and make it on brand with the rest of the room.
The world from the place beneath the willow, So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
Welcome to our master suite. I know you were not super happy or thrilled when I said that I wanted to repaint the whole main house.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
How do you feel about it now? It's been a few days.
Yeah, actually I feel really, really happy we did it. It looks amazing. I'm so... I don't know how to describe it, but I wake up feeling happy in this room. Like the vibe has completely changed. It's calming. I don't know. It's just amazing. I love that you had the vision and you pushed for it because it's a huge improvement. I unfortunately have to admit it. I wish I could not do that, but
Yeah, but you did a really, really good job. I feel like obviously we can't replicate a 5-star luxury hotel because they're on a completely different budget than we are. But I think with the means we have and where we are, like we got a really, really good result.
yeah, amazing result.
We even found the little terracotta ornament.
Yeah, the most random detail that hotel had, and we've nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Sagittarius as well, which is very relevant because we're both Sagittarius.
Yes.
And what do you think about it? Obviously, you had the vision and you pushed for us to sort of do this in the middle of all of our other tasks.
Yeah, during a heat wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am super happy. And I'm actually so happy that we went with the yellow instead of the green that we were first thinking. I think when we first moved here, it was so important for us to bring like the Scandinavianness with us here to feel at home. But I think we kind of matured out of there, and I just love to embrace this like Italian Mediterranean vibe. And in Italy, they love to paint bright colors, or they used to love to do that. And you see a lot of yellow and orange and even red. And I just think this is like a really fun play with that. I think it's a really, really nice result, and it feels like it suits the house really well.
Yeah, it does. It's really come together and tied everything in. I also think that it's a great contrast to the guest room, which has the green.
Yeah.
And I think this is like divides the space really well. So it's really, really well done.
Yeah,
Good
thank
vision.
you. But you know what? We've been talking a lot.
No, we're gonna redesign another room.
Yeah, we are, but we're gonna wait until spring with the next one. I'm gonna give you a break. But there is tons of aubergine and yellow tomatoes in our orto that needs harvesting.
Yes.
So I was thinking that I'm gonna cook up a little like primavera pasta with that.
Amazing. Well, let me go harvest.
Yes, I'll open wine.
Great. Let's
Yeah.
have some nice dinner, and
Thank you for watching.
yeah,
We'll see you in the next episode.
we'll see you in the next episode.
Ciao. I'm so sweaty.